What's going on, guys? Cisco here, and today you'll be seeing a video of me partaking in a YouTube Pokemon draft league. This is the first time ever joining a draft league, so really different to this is me post both sets. Really different to what I do normally with ranked competitive battles, but it's definitely an interesting little thing to do, and it's pretty fun. So the idea was we select some Pokemon, and then we create a team of 6 to up against whichever opponent we are given for each specific week. This is my initial 10 that I picked. I got the Indeedee Female, Palafin, Reuniclus, Skarmory, Sinistcha, Scrafty, Ursaluna, Dragalge, Enamorous, Therian Form, and the Arcanine. So you all know I love my Trick Room. Trick Room is my golden thing. So I really went hardcore Trick Room here, with maybe the exception of Palafin, who could be used as a fast sweeper towards the end of the game. So really centered my team around Trick Room, and so far not doing too great. I mean, I should have been doing a little bit better. I think it's just the lack of knowledge in draft leagues. I know people are gonna say, hey, it's just Pokemon battles, it's just VGC double battles. Yeah, I beg to differ. But yeah, this is the team we got so far. And then I'll so from moving forward, each week I'll be uploading them on Sunday. The only exception is this week I'm uploading week 1 and week 2 because I forgot to upload week 1 in the previous week. But yeah, moving forward, every single week is going to be uploaded on Sundays, and you'll be able to see my sets and see how I do. Basically, pretty much get trashed on because I suck at draft league, I guess. That's my conclusion from this. But yeah, that's the team. And yeah, let's jump into the first set, and I will show you who was our opponent and what team they brought. First match of the little draft league here. So this is gonna be their squad. A couple Pokemon that I expected. I expected the Rangaroo, I expected the Basculegion, I expected the Rhyperior, and the Goldengo. Now, good thing I didn't bring Ursaluna, because Ursaluna would kind of struggle against this squad since you have 3 Pokemon that are immune to its ground or normal type moves. But this is kind of what I thought they would lead here. So Scrafty looks really good just in terms of getting that fake out through. Rhyperior is a Pokemon I expected since they know we're going to want to set up Trick Room. So Rhyperior for them is going to be able to thrive under that Trick Room. To be honest, I might just go Dragalge and Palafin here. Or, I don't know about Palafin, to be honest. I think low-key I do this. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna go Dragalge first. So the idea is gonna be bring in Palafin, Choice Scarf, and switch on out of there with Flip Turn. Come into Indeedee, look to set up Trick Room, and just go from there. And if I don't set up Trick Room, I still have Palafin in the back end, who is Choice Scarfed, fast, and can hit for quite a bit of damage, especially if we save the Water Tower for it. So listen, I like this. This is gonna be interesting. First match, a little bit of jitters, I'm not gonna lie. Garchomp and Rangaroo. So they go straight for that stopping, they want to stop the Trick Room here. I could go Draco. You know what? Double Rangaroo. Yeah, we're doubling a Rangaroo. So we're gonna flip turn out of here. Draco Meter into the Rangaroo. That way we'll activate the Terrassizing right away. It's gonna be the Garchomp into Dark. Okay, so we're also Terrassizing as well, making sure we just get out of here. I don't want to really be in here with Palafin, and we want Palafin to be in its hero form. And then Dragalge, we're gonna have to Terrasilize, obviously, because Garchomp outspeeds us, and they can just easily go into Dragon Claw there and pick up a KO or whatever. So we're gonna go to the Water Tower with the Dragalge so that we can soak up a Dragon type move here. And then Draco Meteor will activate the Eject Pack and get out the Dragalge here. So Flipster's gonna fly first. Do decent damage, nothing crazy. Nothing relatively crazy. I could go into Scrafty here just to kind of like get the nice little Intimidate off. See what item there are. Maybe they might be Clear Amulet. I don't mind it. And they just went Dark Terror, so Drain Punch is going to be doing super effective damage onto that thing. So Scrafty's going to come out here. We're going to get a nice little Intimidate going. They are not Clear Amulet, so we're going to reduce the attack stat of this Garchomp here. Stomping's gonna fly. That's not gonna be able to pick up the KO, especially with the Intimidate. Their life orb. Okay, good knowledge right there. All right, they instruct. Interesting. So that intimidate was huge, actually. Because if it wasn't for that intimidate, we aren't surviving 2 stopping tantrums here. Draco Meteor is going to fly into the Oranguru. How much damage are we doing here? Adaptability boosted. Actually, yeah, it's still adaptability boosted. Actually, no, it's not adaptability boosted. Because we're Water Terra. That's fine, though. That's fine. We get to reposition here. That's all I really care about. We just have reposition. That reposition is huge. Now, we do have the option of setting up Trick Room here. Life Orb on the... Let's go back into Poseidon. Let's go back into Poseidon here. Poseidon looks like it can do a ton of damage right here. And we know we outspeed. So I'm just going to go into a nice little wave crash into the Garchomp slot. Look to do as much damage as possible. And potentially just fake out the Oranguru here, I think. Yeah, let's just fake out the Oranguru. Let's just play it safe here. So, see, not fully Trick Room. We have that little bit of a Palafin twist with the Choice Scarf to be able to outspeed the opposing side and just go for crazy damage. So now we know we outspeed this Garchomp. We could just probably pick up the KO with Wave Crash here. They're going to withdraw the Garchomp. Okay, good swap. Into Goldengo. Goldengo's not going to take a Wave Crash nicely, let me tell you. Big Up's going to fly into Oranguru. Oh, they can't flinch. I forgot. That's a little bit of a dumb play. But Wave Crash is going to fly. Do great damage onto the Goldengo. That's fantastic damage. And they're going to go Foul Play, which... Alright. That's a little scary right there. But we go for this. We 100% go for this. They might just even protect Goldengo here. So that was a little bit of a dumb play for me. We went for fake out into the Oranguru, where we really should have just gone for knockoff there, because they are inner focus. I completely forgot about that. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not really thinking straight. A little bit of a nice little juice to calm the nerves. All right. So we kind of have them in a really tough spot here. They could just pick up a KO with Goldengo here if they go Shadow Ball. So they're gonna give me a Oranguru. So that leads me to believe that they have D-Gleam. Wow. D-Gleam is not what I expected right there. Okay. Choice Specs D-Gleam. Alright, we're in a pretty rough spot right here. Got Garchomp in the back. Going Didi. They could have Crunch on the Garchomp here, unfortunately. Yep, there's the Basculegion. So Basculegion with Last Respects is going to be able to do a ton of damage here. A ton of damage. So there's two plays I can go for here. Oh, they might go EQ. They might have EQ on this thing. You know what? I'm just gonna go Trick Room, and I'm gonna swap out. So I was considering just going Follow Me here and redirecting all the moves, but I think they have EQ. So I'm just gonna look to set up Trick Room safely and go and sacrifice the Dragalge here. I think that's fine. I think indeed he can soak a Wave Crash plus whatever this Garchomp has to offer. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That fake got really kind of screwed me over there because my Palafin took too much damage there for no reason from that foul play. So we're gonna sacrifice the Dragology here. Just gonna go for stomping. That's fine. That's fine. You have crunch, but that's not going to do enough. So we are going to get Trick Room up, which is actually really, really nice here. And we come with the good boy Scrafty here. We get a nice little Intimidate going here onto two physical attackers. I really just want to get this Drain Punch off onto the guard jump. But I think they protect. Do we think they protect here? I feel like low-key they protect. Oh, this is tough. And I can't go for Helping Hand because if this Garchomp lives, we have nothing to do damage onto the Garchomp. This is just safe. Follow me, Drain Punch. I think I don't want to make the hard read yet. I don't want to make the hard read yet. Nice. Nice. So they actually end up picking up the KO regardless of the Intimidate. So they don't protect here. How much is Drain Punch going to do? Is it going to be enough to allow us to survive a shot here? It's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, they're rough skin. Yeah, rough skin. Okay. Fair play. Crunch is going to fly. It's quad resisted. That's a crit right there. Knock off into Basket Legion. Knock off into Basket Legion right here. I think. Oh, I don't know if the knockoff picks up the KO. I really don't know. What? How is Basket Legion outspeeding my Scrafty? There's no shot that Basket Legion just outsped my Scrafty. What? I am so confused. I am so confused. That makes no sense. That just makes no sense. So that's a slow Basket Legion then, I guess. Dude, what? I'm 58 speed. How did that wave? I don't know if I'm bugging or not, but I'm pretty sure we should have gone first there. I'm very confused. Alright. It is what it is. I still like Palafin here. I think I made the mistake where I just didn't situate my Palafin correctly. I like Scrafty here as well. And then I'm gonna go with Amorous here. Actually, the Amorous doesn't even do that great. You have the Mystical Fire for Goldango. But no, we need damage here. We need damage in this battle. That's so strange there. I'm so confused. Did that Basket Legion really just outspeed me in Trick Room? Am I going crazy here? I think I'm going crazy. Because there's no way that thing just outsped me like that. March up and roll him. Okay. I could force a Dark Terror here. What does Rotom have? Does it learn an electric type move? It could. Let's just flip turn out of here. Let's save that Ice Punch for later. They don't know we have Ice Punch yet. So if they don't Terrasilize yet, we could just save that Ice Punch for later. I'm still baffled by how that Basque Legion outsped, because low key, Basque Legion could have been able to pick up the KO right there. Low key. So I could go into Enamorous here. I could go into Scrafty just to get an Intimidate off. What kind of works best here? I'm gonna go Enamorous here. Ooh, but they could be going to Electric type move. Let's go Enamorous, that's fine. Rotom could have Taunt maybe. We'll go Rock Slide. Good call. And Discharge. Oh my goodness. Enamorous survives. We get paralyzed though. That was such a bad swap right there. Should have got Scrafty there. Oh my goodness, I'm about to get swept. Go 0-2. I should have trusted my gut that they had an electric type move. I thought they would have gone Taunt. We're in a rough spot here. Come on, Saggy Pants, I need you here. Okay, Psychic's just doing really good damage. They have a Citrus Berry, which I guess is fine. I'm gonna go for another Discharge. You soaked that really well. Just Rock Slide again. We'll double the Garchomp here. They might just swap it out. Oh, that swap was so bad. I needed to swap into Scrafty there. Scrafty was a right swap all day. But it's fine. I waste out these Trick Room turns. I chip up these Pokemon quite a bit. And then we can go from there. Gonna take some rough skin damage. We knock off the Life Orb though, which is actually really important. Psychic's gonna fly next. We're able to get a crit, baby. Let's go. That's huge. That is so huge right there. Let's go, indeedy. It will. That's fine. That's fine. This is a supportive Scrafty. Scrafty's here just to get some Intimidates off and get some knockoffs off. That's all it's here for. That's all it's here for. Come on. Bastion Legion. Okay. Go ahead. You want to have my attack set? I'm gonna go for Snarl instead. I'm gonna go for Snarl instead. Lower the special attack of the Rotom here, and it's still gonna do super effective onto this Bastion Legion, which to be honest isn't that tanky. Last Respects really isn't doing much either, but we do got to be careful when coming up against once we're out of Trick Room, because Palafin really doesn't do too much to this thing, and we don't have any turns to protect, so might be a little bit tough. Hoping it's gonna fly though. The Arch should have protect. That's perfect. That's perfect. They're going for another discharge here. And with this Snarl, we're gonna be able to survive it. With this Snarl, I think indeed he should survive this discharge. All day, baby. Come on. Come on, Indeedee, show me. Yes, let's go, baby. That's huge. Strafsy's gonna take some burn damage. That's fine. How many turns Trick Room we got left? Last turn Trick Room. Okay, last turn Trick Room. I'm gonna go for a knockoff here, and I'm gonna do the good old Psychic, I think. Psychic did some pretty good damage here. Yep, they go for Wavecraft. That's fine. It's gonna Chaos Craft. They get a critical hit. All right, so we both got a critical hit here. That's fine. Can't really complain too much there. And Psychic picked up the KO on Rotom. Okay, beautiful. All right, what's that last Pokemon, man? And they haven't wasted Terrestrialization. Neither have we. Neither have we. That's choice specs right there. That is choice specs if I've ever seen one. I remember, buddy. I remember that's choice specs. Okay. We saw that normal Wave Crash with no Terra did a bunch of damage. So if we Water Terra here, Wave Crash into the Goldengo. Oh, but they might be... Oh, wait. What Terra is the Goldengo? It's straight water. It's water. And they probably have Thunderbolt. Oh my god, I thought I had it. Thought I had it. I'm gonna go follow me here. I probably don't have this because they're Water Terra on the Goldengo. They're perfectly suited. Bastion Legion is dark. Oh my goodness. Yep, there's Terra. Yeah. I've read that all day. But two water types up against my Palafin isn't good. Two hit KO. Oh my god, Toy Specs Deagling, bro. That swap into an Amherst was so stupid, man. So stupid. Alright, whatever. GG's. I played a little dumb. Week 2 of the YouTube Pokemon League. Up against Tiny Gambit King now. So I was a little bit worried about Galarian Slowbro coming in here, but I'm not too worried about it. I like not seeing Sneasler here. That's a good Pokemon not to see because Ursaluna kind of struggles up against that thing. We have to be wary about the Defiant Zapdos here. That's something we have to be a little bit worried about. I think turn 1, I mean game 1, we just go straight into like setting up that Trick Room, right? Now Skarmory is just a really good Pokemon up against a lot of these Pokemon. So I might just go into this, you know. The Arcanine with Room Service is so that it outspeeds Skarmory and Ursaluna under Trick Room. We can go for those Howl Boost. But, I don't know if I want Sinister here. Nah, we'll go with this. We'll go with those four. We'll go with those four. Okay. So Crown is iced. Rillaboom is Steel Terra. Slowbro is flying. Skelly Ghost, Milotic Grass, and Zapdos Electric. Okay, so very interesting, very interesting. Very interesting terras. I'm a little worried about the Defiant. The Defiant is what's kind of like putting me on edge here and making me want to not bring in the Ursaluna, I mean the Arcanine. But if we can get a Willow onto it, there's no problem whatsoever. So week 2, week 1 was really bad. Haven't uploaded yet. Gonna upload it now. Perfect. Delete the Zapdos. That's absolutely perfect. That's gorgeous. So there's really nothing stopping me from setting up Trick Room. Yep, nothing stopping me from setting up Trick Room here. Indeed, might die out here, but they're going to be able to take some Rocky Helmet Chip with these Zapdos if they go into me. And then, pretty sure this Skeldritch won't be able to pick up the KO here. They just withdraw Skelly. Alright, it's fine. Into the Rilla. Okay. Grassy Seed Zapdos. Okay, get a little bit of a defensive boost. And they're gonna Terrasilize right away. Wasting Terra on turn 1? That's interesting. It's a straight electric. Okay. They're just bulking up. They're just bulking up here. And we get off the Trick Room. Okay, so Zapdos is looking pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Could swap. Coming into Arcanine wouldn't be too bad. Maybe get a Will-O-Wisp going there. The Intimidate, though. The Intimidate, activating that Defiant, putting them at +2 in attack, doesn't look great to me. Just doesn't look great. Just protect here. Okay, they fake out the Reuniclus here. Let's see how much this Psychic does onto the Zapdos. Respectable damage. Oh, they double into the Reuniclus. Let's go, baby. That's so huge. That's so huge. Let's go to follow me. And just click expanding force. Let's just redirect here. Let's force these guys to take some Rocky Helmet chip. Expanding force is gonna fight. Magic Guard and Life Orb boosted. That's really good damage. That's really good damage. Knockoff's gonna fly. They are gonna get rid of my Rocky Helmet, which kind of sucks, but I don't mind where we're sitting. Indeed, he's gonna die out here. That's fine. I like Skarmory here. I got Drill Run on the Skarmory, so I can go for that Drill Run and pick up hopefully the KO onto... Actually, there's no need. I can just go dual Wing Beat into you. And Expanding Force this a lot. We saw how much damage Expanding Force did. It should be able to pick up the KO. Yeah, we do that all day. That way we don't risk giving them Defiant Boost. If we give them that Defiant Boost and put them at +2 in attack, they can start doing some damage. So we're gonna swap here, which is fine. Into Skelly. Dual Wing Beat's gonna be able to do some pretty decent damage here. Ooh, never mind. That does almost no. And their Rocky Helmet. Oh, come on. Rocky Helmet, I think, is kind of rough. That gets rid of 30. I'm wondering if Drill Run does enough here. I just don't know if Drill Run does enough. No, it doesn't. They're boosted in defense. That's fine. Okay, so Dark Tower looking really good here. Dark Tower looking really, really good here. Just got to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. Good swaps on their end, though. They are going to lose that boost, though, in attack and defense. Listen, this is fine. This is fine. There's almost no damage, though, unfortunately. And I think that's Trick Room up, right? I think that's the last one to Trick Room. Yeah, that is the last one to Trick Room. They could have Tachyon Cutter here. I'm gonna swap Skarmory. Skarmory can take care of most of their Pokemon in the back. It just can't handle the Skeledirge, because Skeledirge with Torch Song can pretty much KO it. It's gonna Volt Switch, okay. Great swap right there. Great swap. And we're able to get out Arcanine without having to activate Defiant on the Zapdos, which is huge. Now more so than ever, I just want to go for a nice little Will-O-Wisp. If we get off that Will-O-Wisp, we're sitting in a really good position. So this is a pretty long game here. Pretty long game. They are going to come back out with Rillaboom, which is fine with me. They should be doubling into the Arcanine slot if I had to guess. Yeah, nice. Very good swap. Arcanine tanks that, baby. Tanks that. Go ahead, get your +1 in special attack. Dark Terra Blast is gonna fly through here. Let's go. Bye-bye, Skeledirge. Critically, I don't think it mattered there. We are Life Orb boosted. I mean, but Skeledirge is pretty tanky in terms of special defense, I think. I don't know. Alright, back into Zapdos. Willow Protect here. Lower the damage output of this Zapdos. Because I'm assuming Zapdos wants to get rid of the Reuniclus here. Which, low-key, I don't know if I want to set up Trick Room again. I think I do. Just really not too sure yet. Really not too sure what I want to do here. But Reuniclus is just going to Protect here. Fake Out is going to fly into the Reuniclus. And Thunderous Kick, can we soak that? They're not boosted. Arcanine soaks, baby, let's go. Arcanine soaks, that is huge. And Willow is gonna connect. Let's go. That's huge. That's a huge burn right there. That is a phenomenal burn. Now, with that burn, I do believe we're able to set up Trick Room here. So I'm just going to protect the Arcanine. And let's get Trick Room up. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's try to get that Trick Room up. If we get Trick Room up, we win this game 100%. Zapdos has no defensive boost. Thunder's Kick is gonna fly. I saw that coming all the way. But we should be able to survive with this thing burn. Yeah, we soaked that really nicely. We do get a defensive drop. And then... Brick Break. Oh, no. Brick Break on this thing? That's rough. That's definitely rough. That is so rough. How? How do you have Brick Break on that thing, man? How do you have Brick Break on that thing? I'm gonna try to go for the Howl Drill Run here, but I don't know if... Okay, they go for Bulk Up. That's fine. They get a little greedy with the Bulk Up. They're actually gonna knock off my leftovers, which kind of... Oh no, they knock off Arcanine. Dude, this thing is doing damage. Oh my goodness, man. This thing is doing some damage, man. One last turn of terrain. They could just protect Zapdos here. No, they go for the Thunderous Kick. And that's gonna lower my defense by 1 stage. Dude, that Rillaboom is doing too much damage, bro. That Rillaboom did way too much damage. That red boom just did way too much damage, man. It did way too much damage. All right, I gotta think this through. Okay, so tough match number 1. Thunderous is just like the biggest problem for us. So I don't know how I feel about maybe bringing in Sinister. Sinister could be a really good answer for the Thunderous. Brick break on that thing is insane. Let's see here. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I could look to just set up Trick Room. Kind of need to make sure I keep in DD as well, right? Keeping in DD could be really important. I think they know we want to play down the DD route. And they're bringing Rillaboom in the back to get terrain control, right? Yeah. Should I go Skarmory or Sinister here? Skarmory's damage output just wasn't there, right? Let's do this. Yay. Somehow we lost to that Thunderous Kick. I mean, I should have maybe set up Trick Room in that turn where I didn't have the chance to do that, but I didn't. All right, sweet. Just gonna be this. We just clearly protect here. I'm gonna just try to set up that Trick Room. I'm just gonna try to set up that Trick Room. That's fine. Bulk up all you want. Shadow Ball shouldn't be able to pick up the KO on. Oh, they just want to Torch on him too. That's even fine. That's even better. We soak that all day, and we get off the nice little Trick Room. Okay, that's really important there. So I could just stay in here, go for a lot of things here. Could go Facade into that slot, could go Headlong Rush into this slot. Could also swap into DD and get Expanding Force off. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get out the DD, get the terrain out. If they don't swap in terrain here, we should be able to get a lot of damage out here. Great swap, man. Great swap. Great swap, dude. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. That's a really good swap right there. Terra Ghost. Where are you going Shadow Ball here? Because now I have to swap out my DD again. Expanding Force is going to fly into you. So it's really good damage. Not enough to pick up the KO, and Shadow Ball is going to go into my Reuniclus and bye-bye Reuniclus. Okay. It's not great. Really, it's not great. Now they could just go into a Torch Song again. Yeah, fake out ready to roll. Oh man, dude, I didn't really think that was gonna happen. This is rough. This is rough. Oh my goodness, man. Ursaluna could potentially sweep though. I'm just worried about the fake out, you know? Skelly protects too, man. Skelly just protects. Alright, fair enough. That Skelly's faster than my Ursaluna, actually. Hold up. Go knock off does really good damage there. I just don't know how much damage this thing does. You know what I mean? We'll do this. We'll redirect at least one shot. Alright, we'll redirect the only shot. That's fine. Zapdos gonna fly out here. You're gonna get a defensive boost, but I don't think that defensive boost is enough to save it from this. Really don't think it's enough. So we're gonna go to the next little normal Taro. And just look to KO this Zapdos. Yeah, they can go first, that's fine. Because listen, once Trick Room dies out, we outspeed the Skeledirge. Once Trick Room ends, we outspeed the Skeledirge. Masada's gonna fly normal Taro boosted into the Zapdos. Should be able to say bye-bye to Zapdos? Yeah. Alright, that's a one-hit KO. Come on, Nurse. But now we're looking kind of rough because Sinistra is not going to be able to survive much here. Yeah, back into Rello. This is Fake Out and Torch Song. Last in a Trick Room. Yeah, let's Fake Out. Any chance we soak this? Come on, Sinistra. Nope. No chance whatsoever. Wow. All right, this is looking rough. I think this is a game we can't win anymore, unfortunately. Okay, we all protect. Okay, brick break. I forgot about the brick break. Their last Pokemon be. Brick break does a lot of damage. And with the defensive drop, it's GG's. Oh my goodness, man. And this rock killed me, I forgot. I don't know. Really, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.